Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So during a recent decorate on this hutch, many of you expressed interest in learning how to make these adorable whipped cream mug toppers. So that's what we're doing today. They are extremely easy to make. I want to say they're actually foolproof, and they make the most adorable gifts. I think they would be great for like a teacher. You could put a Starbucks gift card inside or even a cocoa packet. They'd be great for like a pet sitter. You could also make them for multiple friends, buy bulk mugs. And I actually think it'd be a fun project to do with kids of a certain age. Sky's the limit. I've actually searched all of Amazon to gather all the cutest mugs I found on Amazon, and I created a list with all the supplies that you would need as well. And I'm going to link that in the comments for your convenience. But anyway, that's what we're doing today, friends. I'm happy you're here. Let's get into it. You need a cute cup. Thought this was darling. And we've got this one. You'll need lightweight spackle. I'll have everything linked. We're going to use a cardboard box. We're going to cut this off. And then I'm going to trace. The other thing, you'll need either a piping bag, but I'm just gonna use this. I don't need anything fancy. Then we're gonna go in with some cute toppers. We've got sprinkles. We're gonna do the blue. I think black would have been really cute. And then we're gonna go with red. I think I'm gonna go, there's already a stripe. Yeah, I'm gonna mimic the stripe. I wish I had the black, but I just didn't want to buy more straws. I already have a lot, and it is what it is. I don't know if you guys have this or use this. A lot of boxes are just easy to, split the tape in two with scissors, but sometimes we get boxes that are just really hard to break down, and our HOA requires that we have our cardboard boxes in our trash companies, I should say. So I'm gonna go in with this and easily cut this. How fabulous is this tool? That's all I need. Next, we just want to trace the topper. Now I'm going to cut these out. You either want to cut on the line or just outside it. You don't want to cut inside too much because you want it to sit on top. So be mindful of that as you're cutting. I gotta remember which one is which. There's that. Perfect. Next, we want to put our spackle into a Ziploc. I'm going to be very careful to just cut a small hole. Put my finger in and I'd rather err on the side of too small and make it bigger. So I'm just gonna pinch it right there. I'm gonna use a plastic knife. This is very light. That's what you want. You want the really light spackle. All right, so we're gonna start with this. Let me pull this closer. Let's make sure you have a good view. So we're just gonna pipe it. See it coming out? Trying to see which way it's going. All right, I'm just trying to fill it inside first. We're gonna do another here. It doesn't need to be pretty yet. I'm gonna end up cutting a little bit more so that it's a little thicker. It's pretty cute. Just gonna eyeball it now and kind of get it to where I want it. All right, it's looking pretty good. I'm gonna go in, we're gonna cut to, I'm gonna cut it on the angle. I'm gonna take the angle side. Let's see, if I want it like that, I want it to go away. So I'm gonna go in here. Like that. I'm gonna come in with some red and green sprinkles. Give you a close-up. Now I'm gonna go in and put some of these this has cute little peppermints. They're small, but they're cute. Oop. Well, that didn't go as planned. You gotta gently tap them on there. It's up to you if you want to add any of the chocolates. Now I'm going to go in with this fake sugar. You probably could just add glitter. I think glitter would be really cute. Let's see how the sugar looks. I'm not sure how well it goes on. Yes, sugar looks good. It needs a little sparkle. The tricky part is just getting it to sit, you know, to stay. You might want to use tweezers. So pretty with the sugar. Love it. Sometimes you gotta check the way it can sometimes start to sag. Don't know if you can see the glistening. Really cute. Loving the sugar. Now, technically, we could be done. But before we do the reveal, I want to share another step that you might want to do. Using this air dry clay, you can make little gingerbread cookies. They are adorable. I've made several and I feature them in my decor, sometimes on my cocoa bar. But here we're going to make some miniature ones, and we're going to tuck one in on the red and green mug, and it is so cute. So I've had this clay for a couple years now, and it's still as moist as the day I bought it and pliable. You basically roll it out like pie dough. I'm going to make a larger cookie-sized one just to show you how easy it is. And again, this could be a really cute gift. You can feature these on a cute little saucer plate. You could actually string it onto some ribbon, but you could make garland. I've seen little gingerbread garland out there, and they sell for maybe $15. My point is you could buy a big tub of this and you could make several gifts. Basically, once you cut out your gingerbread man, you let it dry. I usually let it dry overnight. And then I go in with whatever color of gingerbread I want, that color paint. And so right now this looks like a little alien, the cutout, but he turns out much cuter. I'm going to show you one that I made in advance using this paint, and I'll figure out what it is and I'll write it here. How cute he turned out. I used the puffy pen that, you can mark things and it looks like snow or icing, and that's how you finish it. It's really, really easy to use that pen. And that's it. I trim it, and then I will put some tiny little peppermints for the buttons. You could also do a bow at the neck, and then plug these little gingerbread men on a saucer plate or in the mug, and they're darling. Are they not the cutest? I think these would make the best gifts. Like I said, I would enjoy receiving something this cute. And even this one, I got a little crazy with the whipped cream. It's a little top heavy, and yet it's still adorable. Like I said, these are foolproof gifts. Anyway, friends, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you very soon in the next one. Have a great weekend.